Hello and welcome. This lecture is titled Course Overview and Benefit. In this lecture, I'm going to discuss with you the course overview and benefit you are going to gain from this course. As you can see here, I'm using two cameras. One is actually to capture my face, and the other is to capture the screen that we're going to use for this course. As you can see here, this is one camera, and here is another camera specifically to capture the screen. Now, this course is purely on how to integrate webcam plugins into our web application. I'm going to show us the simplest way of integrating webcam plugin into our web application. Right now, just as a way of introduction, this is a plain web application page, and as you can see, I have here the my picture showing through a webcam device that I've already connected to the system. It's an old webcam, so I'm just using it for demonstration purpose. Now, this form is called the add form. This other form is called the detail form, as you can see the URL, and this other form is called the update form. Okay, now the webcam on this page is actually one, but the entire 4 pages, or rather the 3 pages, are using it. Now, for example, if I add before I also continue, let me show us the database. This is a database that runs or that captures the pictures that are added via this page. Okay, now you can see here that the last record here is 20. Now I'm going to add another record, another photo, and this is my own photo. Just to note it, this is 20. We have 5, 6, 18, 19, 20. You don't bother asking me how it got to 20. You know this is MySQL, and even when you delete your records, the entire thing do not store sequentially. Now, I'm going to add this picture here, or rather my photo here, to the database. Right now, the first thing I will click on snapshot to form. Now, the good thing about this webcam plugin is that it saves your photo as a base 64 data in your database, unlike the other that upload your photo and save the photo file in a folder, and then the URL to the folder to the photo in your database. This saves all of it in the database as a base 64. That is why you are seeing it here. If you scroll down, it's still unlimited. Right now, if I click on this other button titled or named snapshot to image, you see that it will capture my face. Now, this is the data form of this. Okay, now I'm going to click on save, and when I click on save, this page will now show the update page, which is the last record. The way it does is when it shows, okay, now I've clicked on save. Now let's go back to our database, click on browse again. You see that? This is the 21st record. See, another record has been added. Now, why you are seeing this is like this, because something is wrong here. The data didn't add properly. So we are going to do something here. We're going to copy this line here. We're going to copy this. Now let me show you why that error is there. If you look at this page, my picture should have shown here, for example. if I refresh this page now, this form is supposed to show us the last record that you just entered. Now the cost of this is simply because this line is not there, so I'm going to copy from here and then I'm going to paste it here. This is the same thing you have here, you see. So I'll press the enter key. No, I'll press the enter key, then I'll click off for the database to save the file. You see now it have this. Now if I refresh my page here, you see it's showing me my last record, right? It's showing me my last record. The same thing applicable here. Now if you come to this page is the page I titled detail page. You can see it here, detailed. Now if you look again at the records, you have 21. Now if you come here and type 21, it's going to show you my page, right? Now let's select our camera. Yeah, this is our camera. Now if I change this value to 20, it's going to show me record of 20. If I change this value to 19, it's going to show me record of 19. Now let's go back to the recent record, which is 21. Now you can see it here that this is 21, and you can also see here it is 21 4AA down. Okay, now once more let's change. This it goes up because on the browser this was made as the default camera, which is this one here, so that is why it keep going blank. But now let's change back to this other one, which is the one connected. Now we are not going to use we're going to import a static photo from the system and replace this one that I took with the webcam. Okay, now let's proceed. I click here on this button. Okay, let's dive down to a photo. It's important to know that when you are importing a static photo, the dimensions and the size of the photo is very important. So in this demonstration, we are only going to import photos that the size is below 200 and the dimensions are below 500 each. Okay, so now remember that here we have my photo, right, which is in the database. Now we're going to import a static photo. Now let's look at this one. This is quite big. Let's look at this one. This is quite big as well. Let's look at this one. This is 400 by 422 by 420. So let's select this picture. I'm going to import this picture. I'm going to import this picture and then click open. Just observe. You can see the photo we imported has replaced my own photo that was there. Okay, now we're going to update. We're going to update it. What did I do? How did I get here? I clicked on this button here, and then my folder opened, and then I selected this photo, and then I'm going to update it. You see, it's been updated. It's been updated. Now, the essence of showing us this is for us to know that with this plugin, we can create all kinds of stuff. Now, if I want to change this photo, I can as well change it again. All I need to do is click here again, and I can select under picture. Now let me select this one. This is 200 by 200. So we're going to upload this picture and replace it with, okay, you see that? Like I said, this is a file that goes into the database, and this is the image aspect of it. Now click on update. You see, it has replaced the previous one, right? It has replaced the previous one. And now if I want to replace this picture with my own photo, what I will simply do is, again, click snapshot to form to capture the data file, and then snapshot to this to capture my image. So in principle, this is basically how it works. And once you click either save or update, it goes straight into your database. Now, this course was actually introduced to help like minds like mine to acquire new skills that others may have overlooked or have been longing to learn but have not been opportuned due to lack of learning resources. You know, as we all know, the IT industry is gradually sweeping a number of jobs away from people who still consider that the manual process of doing things will still continue for a very long time. As true as this might seem, a number of people are losing their jobs in areas they least expected. Imagine going for a job interview, and after being offered a job, you are told to go to the admin department and have one of the admin officers create a profile for you in the company's human resource web application. At the end of the day, your profile was created and a photo shot of you taken using the webcam attached to the computer. As you can see here, the job of a photographer was overtaken by the webcam. Ordinarily, the employee would have been asked to go take a photo shot out there in any of the companies that provide that service, but with the inbuilt webcam in the computer, the photo shot of the new staff was taken. Like many other companies and organizations that deal with lots of people, the need for easy and fast ways of keeping track of these people, especially as regards to their data, is constantly on the rise. Churches, telecom companies, hospitals, event management companies, financial institutions, schools, recruitment companies, training centers, a number of government institutions, and lots more related organizations capture the photo profile of the people they deal with and store them in their database. A web application developer with skill and knowledge on how to build applications with webcam features integrated in it will be of great value to these companies and organizations. For example, one of my clients, a church, organizes an annual conference, and on each of these conferences, they expect new participants to create an account on their web application, on their web-based conference management system, and input their data, which of course includes their passport photograph. How then would a church be able to capture the faces and produce their participant card? The solution is a custom webcam plugin that is built into the church web-based conference management system. With this webcam plugin and with the attached camera, the church registration unit is able to capture the photographs of this new participant and save them in the database. Now let me just show you the system that runs this. Is a system we developed some years back. As you can see here, this is the photo capture page, right? Now, what it does is, as a new participant visit the information desk, this page is opened and their photo shots are taken using the attached camera, and immediately it is uploaded into this database. I'm not going to do it here because this is not for public use, it's just for demonstration, so I'm not going to save it in the system, but just to let you know that this is applicable. And to date, the church is still using it. Now, another example of using webcam plugin is in the case, another application of using webcam plugin in a web application case is that of a mobile hospital designed to visit rural areas where good medical facilities are lacking and offer them free medical system. Now, take an instance of a web-based medical system built for this project. The beneficiaries of this program are not expected to visit the program center with their passport photograph. They are rather expected to make themselves available at the center's registration point, where the detail will be captured alongside their photograph using the built-in webcam plugin in the medical software and the attached camera in the computer. Now, let me also show you an instance of that. For example, this is don't mind, is something we are rebuilding, so this logo is just for demo purpose as well. Now, imagine this patient here. He went there, he has already created an application, a profile. Now he goes back again the second time, maybe second year or another year, and they want to update his photo. All they need to do is click here on edit, and that will open this page. They'll click on edit photo, and that will open here, and they want to change his photo. Now, as you can see, let's change it here. Now, assuming this is photo here, all they do is they want to change it to mine. They'll click here to capture the base 64 code, and then they will click here to capture his current photo, and then they'll click save to save his profile, the photo in the system. Okay, as you can see, it has saved automatically. Enrolling for this course will be of great value to you. Your knowledge and skill benefit you are going to acquire will worth far more than the amount you are going to spend in this course. Take action now, enroll, and start learning. Thank you for being a part of this course.